What's up, everybody? It's your boy Vinny, and today I'm going to be giving you a comprehensive video on how to download, set up, use Reshade. I'm also going to be giving you my Reshade that I use for CM, Combat Master. So, little caveat with this is actually not bannable. The devs know about it. They don't care if people use it. A lot of PC players are using it. Anybody with a game that kind of looks funny or colorful, they're using Reshade. I mean, sometimes they might use like NVIDIA settings or whatever, but most people are using Reshade. If they ever come out with an anti-cheat, most anti-cheats don't ban Reshade. At most, it might just flag your video or might flag your gameplay, and then they'll check it and be like, oh, he's not actually cheating. He's just using, this to make his game look different. So yeah, all of that is all good. Another caveat is you cannot use Reshade if you have a 60% keyboard. You need at least a 65% because you need a special button called the home button. You can't change it because you have to set it up with the home button. If you don't have that button, you can't use Reshade. So I just wanted to get all of that out of the way, and let's get into it. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome here. I know some of these don't work, like Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, whatever. I don't think can download it. Just like blocks it or something. So I'm going to use Google Chrome. I'm going to type in the word Reshade. And I'm going to click on reshade.me. That's the one we want here. So I'm going to hit download, and I'm going to download Reshade, this top one, not the bottom one. Click here and bring up Reshade. Should get out of that. So I'm going to hit Combat Master. Next, I'm going to select the one that I have. I have 12 or something like that, 11 maybe. So I'm going to click on this one. If you have Vulkan or OpenGL, whatever, click on the one you have. I got that. We're just going to hit next. So effects, we're just going to uncheck all, check all. Gives you all of them. We're going to hit next. Now cut to when this is done installing. All right, so that is finished. Now next we're going to bring up Combat Master. And Reshade is now installing up here. Sometimes this might take a while. My computer does it pretty quick. If you do it for the first time, this might take a few minutes to have this bar go all the way across and install Reshade to CM. Usually after you do it a couple times, it'll go by a lot faster. But you see it says press home to start the tutorial. So home is the button labeled home on the keyboard. It's above the up, down, left, right, like inputs there on the right side of the keyboard. It's by delete, end, page down, insert, page up. So I'm going to hit home, and it's going to bring up Reshade. I'm just going to skip through tutorial. And these are all the settings that you can mess with. There's some pretty crazy things, whatever that just did. Yeah, Pong, I guess you can play. But there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of things that are not useful at all, but some things are nice. So we're going to go to settings first real quick. Effect toggle key. I'm just going to bind this to insert, the button right next to home, and that will just turn your effects on and off. And I'm also going to turn autosave off. Sometimes I like to edit my Reshade settings, and it'll automatically save after every time you mess with something. So sometimes I forget what it was supposed to go back to, so I like to just be able to manually save it versus having an autosave. All right, so next I'm going to go to my actual Reshade that I have saved, which is going to be this one. I'm going to copy this, and see, when you click Reshade preset here, this is where you're going to put your Reshades in. So if you get a Reshade from a friend, you have to put it in, Program Files 86, Steam Apps, Common, Combat Master for it to load up in here. So you can find that pretty easily by just going to Combat Master, hitting Manage, Browse Local Files. See, here's Combat Master. So I'm going to paste my Motion Blur Final, that's what I have that titled, into there, come back, Motion Blur Final. So I'm going to select this, bam, I got my Reshade. So quick, let's go over some of these things down here. So when you select stuff, it shows up in this bottom section, and you can bring this up, and this is where it says like what you're using here. So it's got motion blur. So this is my motion blur setting. This is my contrast, brightness, and saturation settings down here. The next one would be bloom, and that's here. And then we got Technicolor. So you can pause this at any point, and you can copy these. If you want motion blur, that's what I use. If you don't want it, just don't select motion blur. But you'll have to go into this top section and actually like select these. So if you want to go to, it's alphabetical. So P is the first letter of this. So we can go down to P, and then here's the, you know, prod 80 contrast, brightness, saturation one that I have selected. So that'll show up here. So you can just go through and select the ones that I have like this, and then you can just set all these up to these numbers. If you want to tweak yours, you can do whatever you want, honestly. That's what's pretty cool about this. So those are mine. And if you're going to want to make, if you want to make one off of one that you already have, so let's say you want one for motion blur and one without motion blur. That's what I have. I have a few, but you can hit the add a new preset. You can inherit current preset and then title it something different, and it will bring all of your presets you have currently loaded into the new one, and then you can affect, you know, the new ones. So if you want to hit save, you just hit this little, you know, save icon here. I know some people like stretch res, and that is aspect ratio, this guy right here. So you can click aspect ratio, it'll bring you down to this, and then you can slide and make your game stretched or not if you want. So you can go like that, and then, you know, make it really stretched. But yeah, that is that. Get rid of the aspect ratio. And this is what mine looks like in game. If you haven't seen my videos, this is what it looks like. But yeah, that is all for the Reshade video. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions in the comments or anything, let me know. I'll be happy to try and help out with what I can. And yeah, let me know if you guys make any cool reshades or whatnot. If you want to send them my way, you can just copy and paste these files that you make, and then you could DM to people on Discord and whatnot. But that's all I got for you today, guys. Hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one.